For today, it has been not a hectic day. It's nice being here. Okay, so let's get on with it. So today was kind of nice. Was some good information and all that. Learned something new, you know, and also it's better. It's Friday, so just gotta chill. So today be quite quick. I have planned to just review what I've done on Geekory, then talk about FPL. So Fantasy Premier League is back. I was kind of happy seeing it. I will quickly set up my team, but the team was kind of like dummy team though. It's not that serious yet. I'll review it later on, and also usually I have to check statistics of players involved and all that. So that helped me making choices. Informed choices. So hopefully, possibly, I might be the winner of Fantasy Premier League at the end of the season. Nobody knows. So I'm quite optimistic about it. Yeah. So I'm also kind of like having flu, which hopefully will get better. Okay. So as for Gigawatt today, I didn't do much on the front end, but I feel like I worked on the project creation UI before getting into setting up Postgres, which you can't see it, but I actually set up. I worked on setting up Postgres. Let me change my So this was what I was working on before I noticed it's time to stream, and the backend is moving quite alright. As you can see, you know, um, working on various features and the modules. Some are coming up quite okay. And the database, I already worked on it and it's up and running. You can see some endpoint that is being tested here, being logged, it's working. Even though I think currently I'm on phase 8, I had to, I told you, I have to review every part of it because I need to know how the code is work because of quality. Like along the way while implementing today, I realized that there were some issues which I had to fix. There were some issues. I had to review how do I call it? Review the back end and at the same time review the front end. I made some tweaks to the UI because I noticed the user experience that way won't make sense. And it's through the authentication layer though. It's majorly around the authentication layer. So the authentication layer is done. It has been implemented, even though I haven't connected it to the front end yet. It has been implemented. Client onboarding experience has been implemented with the routes declared and all that. Also, I installed. I worked on I connected it with the Postgres, so data like seed data is being saved here, like some dummy data for testing is already being saved here. So it's moving quite well, and hopefully I can afford to have the back end ready, and then possibly before tomorrow morning stream. So what I will now focus on is have I think I will just use Swagger. So then after use it, then try to connect it with the front end. And from the front end, via it to the landing page, and people can afford to sign up. Immediately I have that in place, immediately get work on sharing it with people to sign up and test it out, and things like that. I think the next phase after this, after I complete this reviewing what the AI did here, is connecting the ADK. Yeah, connecting the ADK is really essential because that part I need to review the prompt. Is it making sense? You have to imagine that you are giving the instruction to someone. Is it clear enough? Hopefully the AI doesn't make mistake, and at the same time I need to test the endpoint. Make some requests to it. Okay, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense, and all that. So that's what we are currently on as it stands, and Gigawatt is moving quite alright. So that's of the list. Okay, so what do we get to talk about next? Gitex AI, but I saw the price. It was kind of crazy. Let me share my browser. screen. Okay, let me search for it so that I get to see it. I saw it on my phone just before getting on stream. I was like, Google notification. This is it. It's an AI event. I would have loved to go, but transport, accommodation, and some few things is quite. It's almost impossible. And the tickets. Found out the ticket wasn't free or something like that. Let me repeat it again. I saw the ticket price and I was like, it was kind of shocking. I think majorly around the summit, and the summit is the main point. Anyways, also Super Team Nigeria. Okay, so this is free, but this is just the festival. I don't have access to the expo. I'm going to a place like this. I need to have access to the expo to get people to, you get to meet people, connect with people, and all that. That's the feel. So why would I just go to the first startup festival? That's just not really okay. So minimum, I might need to get this, and also Lagos is a bit stressful. Currently, I'm not that financially buoyant, so I wish I can, but there's a good chance I won't be able to make it to the event as it stands. So, with that aside, what else again? What do I get to talk about? So, was this hackathon I worked on? Also, I had a meeting with some clients today that tried to build something. It was quite exciting though. I really need a gig currently. I really need a gig at the moment. And what else again? Yeah, this area someone consulted about it. Possibly they want to take it or something. I don't really know, but yeah, I told you earlier I submitted it to the DevPools Cloud Hackathon. Yeah, Google Cloud Rapid Agent Hackathon. So that was what I built it for and submitted it, but didn't go well. It, so these were the winners. I think they have announced the winners. Yeah. So I wasn't part of the winners, so I take it and it's lessons. But this is where the track that we are submitted to the MongoDB track. So these were the guys that won the MongoDB track, I guess. What's going on here? Something strong, sorry. Okay. One of these projects was the MongoDB track, which I submitted to. But they were quite interesting projects here. I think the most impressive I saw was this, possibly because I'm a football fan. Yeah, FIFA Safe, air powered crowd gas system. And then there was another that did something related to football. Um, I saw it. I think this is it, kickoff. So basically, I think it streamlined your process of going to a football match. But I thought hackathons were a project that would last long term. I don't know. The hackathon judges know what they were looking out for. So I don't like believe in critiquing things that won. So it's not. It's just usually luck and congratulations to those that won. I think it's in good faith. Anyways, so part of my plan for today is after the stream, there's a video I have bookmarked. How to get rich. How to get rich as a developer. It feels. Let me see the video again. How to get so rich as a developer. It feels illegal. It's on YouTube. I don't know what he's talking about here, but I really need to watch it. I need to get rich also as a developer. And on the other hand, my FPL team, I'm quite excited. I had it set up. It's up and running. Let me bring it in view and play it. So I actually had my FPL. I worked on my FPL team today. I'm kind of excited for the season wing. So I've registered my team. One person I'll be having this season is that is for those that watch football. And this is the final thing I'll be talking about. I think I might be using Thursday or Friday and just talk about it. Just review it, review my team, my decision making process. Because like last season, I was doing quite well. Then I lost. Like I kept. You know, what would I use? I forget, yeah. I think forgetting might be the right way to describe it. Before the deadline, I'll forget and then I'll have a bad team during the week. So this is my team, and as you can see, I had to get Al Haaland immediately. And Bruno Fernandez, I have that gut feeling this season that he will do poorly. Yeah, I have that feeling that he will do poorly. So I had to take him out of my team. Bruno Guimaraes is possibly will be getting a transfer to Arsenal. If he does, I think he will be someone that you have to look out for. He'll be getting points here. Adobe Express badge. I don't like this. I don't. So, but this is here. I might need to create my club logo using it. I also need to design my kit. So FPL is back, Fantasy Premier League, and Brighton is my club this season. If you noticed earlier, because they signed a Nigerian, and yeah, Zadok. I'm hoping it turns out good this season. So let's go. FPL is back. So with that being said, I think that will be all for the stream today. And thanks. You get to see this later. I saw someone like I got 2 views on and I'm quite excited about it. Very soon possibly I'll have other people joining my stream and get to discuss and all that, And yeah, hopefully it gets better. So have a lovely day ahead. Today is Friday. Play some music, dance, have fun, go out if you can, and stay safe. Okay, bye for now.